Hey all you cool cats and kittens, we're back with another football tier list, part 2. This time we have some balls that were left out, and it is my duty. It is my duty. Oh fuck. It is my duty to rate the balls. So yeah, we're back. The ones left out. These ones by no means are less than the other ones. These are just ones that were forgot about or left out. So we're gonna start off with the Wilson GST. Now, this ball, for those of you that don't play football, this ball is a top tier ball. It's gonna be in the S tier, but I'm just gonna explain why. So it's gonna be up here. But this ball, it doesn't need to be explained for all the football players, but for the non-football players, this thing is top of the line. As I was saying, real leather. You could feel how nice it is, and it starts out kind of rough and tough. But let me show you this picture. Let me show you this picture. Look at this. Oh my god. After some time of just throwing it around and wearing it, oh my, it turns into this beautiful dark brown. Look, he's holding it like a baby as it should be held. Or you should hold it high and tight, but this is another way to hold it. But this thing, oh, S tier. S tier for sure. If you were to ask me to rank this compared to the other S tier balls in the other video, this would definitely be at the top. So if there's like a super duper tier, it'd be like up here. Moving on, we have the big inflatable ball. This thing's huge. Just look at it compared to this little kid. Look at it. This thing is big. It's fun to play with. You can barely catch it. It almost knocks you over. Can't really go wrong with this ball. Yeah, I'm going to leave it in the B tier. Now, if you've never played with this ball, the pass back ball, you might think, oh, this image is just cut off here. I chose a shitty image. I did not choose a shitty image. This is the ball. This ball is a football cut in half. And there's like a little pad right here. And so basically the name basically tells you what it is, but it's the pass back ball, and you just throw it. You can throw it at the wall, and it comes right back to you. So if you have no friends, if all your friends are doing other things like filming podcasts and working and shit, you get yourself a pass back ball. You find yourself a big ass wall, and you're throwing that thing for days. All right, next up we have the yellow ball. Now, this is not the specific Wilson yellow ball. This is just any yellow football. I didn't even realize this was a real thing until I saw a picture. But this is literally the ugliest thing ever. This just doesn't look right. This looks fake and photoshopped. I would rather do the hokey pokey than play with this ball and turn it all around. All right, let's get through the AFL ball. Now, there's a couple different versions of this. The one I had in mind was the ball with the little grips on on the little like fourth piece. But this one, uh, C tier. Yeah, we're gonna leave it in C tier. All right, next up we have the Nike whistle ball. Now this thing's pretty legendary. If you haven't played with them before, this little hole right here makes it whistle, and it flies pretty far. Like you can toss this thing 40 yards easily. Now where would I rank this ball? It is a smaller ball. If you recall in the last video, I did rank a smaller ball down because it doesn't spiral right. But this thing has the tail which helps it fly, and you don't really need to spiral it. You just kind of launch it and just listen to it. This ball is so goated for fly up, and just if you're on the beach or at the pool or something, this ball is easily a very cool S tier ball. Alright, next up we have football cake. Now whoever made this cake probably works at Costco for minimum wage, and they're probably trying to earn a degree for like being a history teacher, because this thing, I mean, look at the laces, and this thing's kind of girthy. It kind of looks like a rugby ball. or a soccer ball with some lumps on the side. So I would rather do the hokey pokey, but if you know me personally, I'm kind of a sweets guy. If I didn't play football, I would probably be like on my 600-pound life. So since it is a cake, I'm putting it in C tier. But could we just mention how god awful this grass is? It looks like carpet. If I wasn't a sweets guy, I would definitely not touch this cake. Alright, next up, we have the Under Armour football. I would rather do the hokey pokey than play with this ball. Let me tell you why. This thing is so elongated, like a normal football, and then stretch it. And that's where this ball is. And it's horrible to throw. You can't spiral it. It comes out of your hand quacking and wants to fly away. It's a bitch to kick, and it's not very good material. So I would rather do the hokey pokey. Last but certainly not least, we have the Easter egg football. Now, if there was a feeling that could come close to Christmas, it couldn't top it, but if it could come close, it was waking up on Easter morning and looking for eggs around the house. It was just really fun. If you had siblings, you compete with your siblings to find the most eggs, and you'd be so happy when you found a little piece of candy. And I would be over the moon when my parents threw like a couple quarters in here, and I'd be rich. And now for my ranking for the football Easter egg, it's A tier. This thing's definitely A tier. It's not quite S tier. It's not like a playable football, but this is definitely the best Easter egg out of all the colors, all the designs. The soccer ball Easter egg kind of sucks, but the football Easter egg gets you hyped every time, and it's the one Easter egg you want to keep. Alright, that has been my tier list of footballs 2. This list is golden. You could send this to the Hall of Fame, but if you're a moron and you disagree, let me know in the comments, or let me know why I'm right and further prove my point on why this is the second best list ever behind football tier list 1.